this game, I think.
That'd be great. He plays Pirates.
Anyway, this is Matt. Press left for options.
And Jeff.
And that guy.
And Fred.
That
Fred
guy.
Cobb.
He's
Fred
technically the
David
only
Cobb.
black one here, so let's
Junior.
make him feel welcomed.
He's Junior. We call him Junior.
Yeah, you can call me black guy. It's cool.
Oh, what do we have here? Do
We
I
got
have to...
downloadables.
Oh, not today.
Not today. Pick Survivor.
Wait, he's gonna play
I can't.
this?
I know. Yeah, he's going.
Oh, I'm gonna do normal because I'm a little bitch baby.
Might as well put on easy, you bitch.
Anyway, we're here playing Last of Us, if it isn't evident already.
This sucks.
Along with that, we're gonna discuss some issues or some topics of interest. As of late, we got quite a we have a few, but something we want to talk
It's
about.
gonna be shorter than our other videos.
A little shorter, yeah.
A little. Wait, first look at that. Yeah.
Oh, this is what I paid
This
$400
is what I bought,
for.
60 frames a second dust.
Oh,
Fireflies.
it's screaming at me. It's we're all
It's
under
the
one god.
PlayStation logo thing. So when you turn it on, it sparkles.
The are there like subtitles or anything already turned on?
No.
Did I have to turn them on?
Yeah.
God.
You can pause during cutscenes.
And turn them on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they skip them.
Right. Anyway, one of the topics of discussion we wanted to talk about was the price of games these days. That $60 price tag. Oh yeah.
There was the rumors of it because of the placeholders they put on websites and stuff. Like on retailers, are like games could cost up anywhere up to $100 now, but Microsoft and Sony
That
have
would be terrible.
Sony and Microsoft have apparently confirmed. I don't know whether it's 100%. They've apparently confirmed that their first-party titles will not be past the $60 mark. They will still be what you're used to now. That's not to say third parties won't, try to stick their dick in your mouth and be like, you're gonna pay more and you're gonna like all the jizz in your mouth.
Oh, dude, you're getting a little graphic there. Oh.
Well, that's
Putting images in my head.
That's pretty much what they want to do. And would you guys still pay for video games if they were that much?
I don't know.
I kinda-
think I would start waiting.
If we lived in Australia.
I kind of cried like a little bitch baby when they went up to $60.
Yeah, right.
Just
$40 for a handheld game now too.
everything's just going up in price. $10. That's the interval.
And it's not cheap. You can press pause now, I think. Yeah, go to subtitles. Well, they're on.
Alright, it doesn't look so bad in action.
I think they're on.
It says on.
Can't lose this job.
What? Oh,
It doesn't look
yeah,
so
whatever.
bad.
No one cares about God Eater. So,
I know.
yeah. If games ever went that high, I don't know. I might not buy anymore.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't buy them.
I don't think I could afford video games at that point.
Would that only be console-wise?
I have no idea what that would mean. I think more retail physical copies, personally.
Please
Maybe
know by now I do not have the
Buy
energy
more
for this.
digitally.
Here.
Maybe, but remember on consoles, games are still mad expensive digitally.
There might be $5 cheaper, which
Yeah,
I
that
find
doesn't matter though.
ridiculous. They should at least.
Did you say $5?
At least.
That's one hell of a deal. I'm
Why
sold.
can't it be like?
It should
why?
be at least $10 less.
I don't get it. Companies see how good Steam works. I don't understand what the problem is here. They think the payoff.
Because Steam, those people don't play those games.
Oh yeah, they collect. They
them.
collect them. That's right.
Like our great buddy Joe.
That's something.
Get the
That's
money
something
for
PC
this.
gamers don't ever bring up, right?
I saw how
They
good
buy
it
all
was.
these games for wonderful prices, but they don't play them.
Yeah,
They don't play a good amount of them. And this is a thing I know for a fact. I know two people besides Joe. I know one other person besides Joe. He does the same thing.
Just buys them.
He buys them because they're on sale. I will admit, though, Steam did stop piracy.
True.
Like video game piracy, because it was just rampant.
Hold up. That boat was hot.
Video game piracy was real rampant before Steam.
Snow bunnies.
Really,
Snow bunnies.
Steam really stomped it out, which is nice, and it showed that digital distribution can work and work well. It's just, I feel like the consoles, and this includes with, all the big three, they're not doing it right, in my opinion. They should lower the prices of their digital distribution if they're going to make it work and ease people. Sony's doing a pretty good job of it so far, but You got to ease people into digital stuff. You know, if you're gonna use DRM, you got to ease people into this. You know, you can't just be throwing people into stuff. It's like having a bag of fish.
Why don't you just just get Steam? You know, mouse and keyboard's better.
Yeah,
No.
right.
Oh yeah, playing little girls.
Oh yeah.
So,
they thug life chose me.
well, I mean, as long as they stay $60, I don't really see a problem. But this also brings up, like, you guys know Cliff Blazinski, right? Or Clippy B?
Yeah, we know Cliffy B.
Yeah, so...
Is anyone that said like the Xbox is gonna? The PlayStation 3 is gonna. PlayStation 4 is gonna fail. Whatever.
He first said Sony's gonna take it, now he's saying it's not, and he's like the $60 price tag. The whole $60 structure is falling apart. Used games are killing the industry. Blah blah blah.
What does he mean falling apart?
Like it's crumbling. It's not working anymore. But coming from him, you can't really.
That it needs to be
it
lower
needs to be
or
more
higher?
higher.
For what?
The games, because they're costing too much to make. But at the same time, that's coming from him. He's worth like $16 million or something. He makes millions of dollars off of gear rights, I think. He makes money, I think, still.
Are
off
games
gears.
really not getting back what they put in?
In my opinion, they're putting a little too much into games these days.
Like, look at this. Look at The Last of Us.
But I'm
This
just
probably
saying,
cost a lot of money.
Yeah, are they?
Did that ball move? Oh my god, that ball moved when I hit it. Yes.
Oh snap.
Yes, physics. Yeah.
Realistic.
So like, yeah, but are games getting back a profit, or are they using?
I'd imagine.
Freaking Eidos and Square were upset that like
You
Tomb
mean
Raider.
Square
was upset that like Tomb Raider only sold like 4 million,
4 million, and they
copies
wanted 6 million.
instead of their 6 million that they wanted.
Did they
Dude.
make their money back?
They
I would-
probably
I would imagine so.
They probably did. Square's just so unrealistic. That's another problem. Is companies being unrealistic with this stuff. It's like, are you serious?
And that was just in the first week.
Yeah, no, they needed more. They need more. They need more.
I just don't. I don't like. As long as you're making a profit, like.
That's why digital's working so
I
well
guess,
for some
I
people.
guess I don't understand because I don't make the money.
We just, you know what? When it comes to this, we probably we probably don't get it because we don't do pricing and stuff and how much these games cost to make and etc.
Why did you tell me to press L3?
It points you towards hints and stuff and major events that are going on. Like, look at that, city's on fire. I told you this game starts pretty interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't expect this to start like this.
Look at that dynamic shadowing.
This
Yes.
game looks. Honestly, I think this is probably the best This is probably the best looking PS3 game to date. I don't think they can do better.
I'm gonna go ahead and be a weeaboo faggot and say that Eternal Sonata still holds up to this day.
Yeah, but that's a different.
No, I'm
It
saying
is.
this is going for realism. This is look. Okay, go back. Go back to the wind chime for me. Look at it. Look at it move.
It is moving.
That's amazing.
It signifies
actually.
that there's some sort of wind out there.
Do you know? Does no one find that amazing that they're doing that in game? That like
It's the small details.
the small details in this game make I think this game worth it.
Well, I think I'm gonna make myself a sandwich.
You can go read that note.
No, I'm gonna.
Look at how she's moving the note. That cost $600.
That right there.
100,000. Something.
How much did I hear?
A lot.
I could hear my PS3. It's like this game.
It's too
pushing
much.
me.
It probably is like LA Noire. So, yeah, I don't know if games ever went past the $60 mark. I don't think I could afford them because I only buy maybe 1 or 2 games a month, if that. You know.
I don't even do that.
I can't afford to buy games that often, and people will be like, "Why don't you just get a PC?" Well, I gotta. Even if I wanted to, I need to spend the money on a PC, and that's expensive too for a decent machine. People don't realize that.
Well, as a guy who pays the majority of his own bills in his own place now, it will be a hell of a lot harder for someone like me to keep gaming.
You need some convincing
I do.
to make a game worth it. But you bought Mighty Switch Force too.
Yeah, it's also a quality game for $7.
Yeah, but it's not. Look at these graphics.
And that soundtrack. Yeah, Mighty Switch Force can't compare to this.
It's the same game. It's essentially the same game.
Yeah. You're about to kick a baby right about
So
now.
speaking of rising game costs, how about that PlayStation Plus being required on the PlayStation 4 or online? While I don't like it, I don't want it. a sort of. So, I sort of look. I see where they're going. They're trying to beef up their infrastructure. They're trying to make it better. They're getting more servers. They're going the Xbox Live Gold route, but they're not completely screwing everyone over. You can still access your Netflix, your Crackle, Hulu, all those
Like
little
you
apps.
should be.
Yeah.
You pay for those things.
Yeah, you pay for them. When you get the console, you already paid for it. You don't need PlayStation Plus to access that stuff. You can still have your regular old account, and also on PS3 and Vita, it's still free online. So
You know why I don't mind the idea of paying for
all the free games they give you.
It's not even that. When you look besides that, you know how you know what I think was smart of Sony on Sony's part.
What?
Like someone like me, if I wasn't paying for PlayStation Plus, I'll probably be like, oh man, I gotta start paying for online. But they eased me into it already with the free benefits and all that stuff with the membership. So I'm already sold on the PlayStation Plus. So when it comes,
you can move around. By the way,
I can.
You can move the character around. Go ahead, try it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, check it out. You can go. You can turn all the way around.
But when it comes,
get up in that window.
But when they eased me into it though, like I tried PlayStation Plus because I first acquired it for $15 for a year. So I was like, why not? And then like I just found out the benefits were too good to pass up. All the free games, the discounts and all that stuff.
Free themes, avatars.
So now they're telling me it's required for online multiplayer, and they already sold me on it. So I'm like, whatever.
And
I still
only
get my
online
benefits.
multiplayer. I don't think they've said like
They keep
anything
giving all
else.
these quality games like God Eater's Burst
And
for free.
and not only
Blaze Blue,
and Deus Ex Human Revolution, they give out all these quality games for
Uncharted
free.
3.
You look at what
Bonsai.
Shut up.
Look what Xbox One is offering. Assassin's Creed 2 and Halo 3 bare bones.
Gross.
So
Gross.
honestly, you could get Assassin's Creed 2 for like $15.
You know what kind of makes me upset about what they're offering?
What?
Like maybe Assassin's Creed 2, but like if you have a 360, who doesn't have Halo 3? Like come on now, like
doesn't that remind you of the Sony hack and how they gave you Sony games?
Yeah, but I didn't have Infamous. I had Little Big Planet. That was like a must-have for like Sony for the PS3, in my opinion. But
Yeah,
Infamous was like something like you're either gonna
What
buy
was
it or
that
don't buy
zombie
it.
game
When
they offered?
Infamous came out, I played the demo and I was like, this is pretty alright, but I don't know if I want to pay $60.
Didn't I let you borrow the game?
You did. Or two.
And
I know,
Wipeout,
the
Wipeout
first
was just
one, the
something.
second one.
Wipeout was
Yeah,
just
you only
something I
bought
never
the second
really
one.
played
First
before.
one,
So
I downloaded it and I played it and I loved the shit out of it.
Yeah, Infamous is one of those
I'm
games.
glad. I don't think I would have ever played it again if I didn't get it for free.
It's the PlayStation Plus it's a trade-off, It's like we want better online from Sony, because PS3 PS3 just didn't do it that well. In some areas. I mean, I generally don't have a bad connection. At least I didn't. Recently,
That brings up. Okay, that guy disappeared.
but that's just another
Well,
story.
that brings up another thing. You guys said they're changing the mic for the PS4,
Yeah.
because I don't think the whole Bluetooth thing didn't work out.
They're using Bluetooth.
I thought they had,
No, this is still Bluetooth. It's Bluetooth, the newest one.
but it plugs into the controller.
who was the asshole who drove a Winnebago up in here and was like, I'm gonna block the whole street?
Yeah, they're still using it.
Oh.
And it plugs in.
Ooh.
It's like USB fucking Bluetooth 2.0
Because those
or
Bluetooth
something.
headsets, not many people be getting them. I don't know. They should take a.
It's a good route though. Microsoft created something nice with that. I did that again there. So Microsoft did something nice with the controller. You could plug a headphone set right into the bottom of it. So
Should have been like that.
the
Give
Wii,
away.
obviously Nintendo and Sony both follow suit with that,
Which is a nice thing.
which is nice. And they're going to be including headsets with.
Look
Look at that floating piece of glass. Anyone else see that?
What?
That floating piece of glass?
Right there?
Yeah.
That's the windshield.
That's your
wiper.
windshield wiper.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I thought it was a floating piece of glass.
I told you this game's realistic,
He's stupid.
right?
That's
This
not the
game-
windshield wiper.
You got to admit, this game's got some nice details.
But yeah, like I was saying, I'd like to talk to more people when I'm playing with PS3. You know,
No, you want to use text chat on Demon Souls.
I'm good.
Wait for that XMB to load up, and you're all set.
All right. So we talked a hell of a lot about Sony with PlayStation Plus. And it's offering awesome things. Now, the offering, and I said this yesterday when we did the other video, but about how Microsoft's not offering anything. Well, they are. They're offering a new 360 design like the Xbox One. Let's talk about that design.
Well, let's bring up something that's where the fuck I lost him. I'm gonna die.
All the people.
Anyway, this is bring up a common sense issue here. Why the hell would you release a redesign of your own console when your new one is right around the corner? Why would you do that? I don't
like I
understand.
said the other day, like I said yesterday, you know, it's just they knew people weren't going to be that receptive to it, and people are still playing on 360s.
Are they making it look like the Xbox?
Yeah, no, it looks just
So
like
they're
it.
gonna confuse the hell out of people.
Probably.
Hey baby, look, I got you the Xbox One.
Or
Thanks, Mom.
it
This is the
might
360. I hate you.
You have to take a look because it looks. It might be slightly different, but it looks overall it looks the same. It's also 4 gigabytes. I don't agree.
Oh, it's
with
one
it.
of those.
Yeah, it's one of those deals.
Oh.
I don't agree with it at all. It's like, well, what a waste of money, you know?
4 gigabytes.
Don't most people have 360s? Why
4
would they?
gigabytes is the new, like, 400 megabytes. You got nothing when you got 4 gigabytes.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is that?
What a sad state.
That's like 3 Xbox Live Arcade games.
What a sad state that is, that you're releasing your same console with the new design. What does that tell you about a company?
With 4 gigs.
What does that tell you about Microsoft?
I don't know.
Ugh.
It's gross.
It is.
At least with the newer Slim, like,
We're almost there.
People like the Slim 360 way more.
well, I was talking about the newer Slim PS.
Oh yeah, some people don't. I don't like it.
I like it.
That sliding top.
I like the
I like
first
it 'cause,
Slim
like,
PS3.
you can see where they cut the cost, but it still works. It's nice, like, just not having the loader for the disc.
Yeah.
I kind of prefer that design, to be truly honest.
Yeah.
What, the loader?
Yeah, because like I never really trusted the whole put the disc in halfway.
You don't
and then,
like how
the
it
console
sucks it
takes
in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never
like
really
the
liked that.
sucking.
We need help. Stop, please.
I'm a man who likes a good sucking here and there, but still.
Do you think people at this point, and you guys included, do you think at this point people still want the Xbox One after, especially what we just found out
What was that?
about GameStop?
Oh, how they took the SKU out their system?
Yeah.
Woo!
We just need
Is that because you heard about the Amazon thing, right? We were talking about that. You hear about that, Brett?
Hold on, I'm into this.
Yeah, I'm actually into this too, you jerk.
Sorry,
Is it a game I have to buy now?
I don't know. It's pretty good. It has multiplayer.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah, it has multiplayer. I'd suggest you guys get it if you can.
Oh no, he got the no.
No, baby, no.
Who shoots a little girl?
That's Microsoft right there.
You okay, baby?
Don't say it. No, you're ruining the scene. Shut up.
Yeah.
Who shoots a little girl? No.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah, baby, no.
Come on, baby, please. Oh no, baby. Oh no.
Okay.
Anyway,
Guys.
okay, yeah, we can keep going.
So,
a little tears
Do you-
come out my eye.
after the GameStop thing and the fact that on the Amazon polls they stopped it early, and Sony was leading the charge. Fred, did you know 95% of people want the PS4, 5% want the Xbox One apparently?
I wouldn't tell you at this point.
But
Before you complete that thought, I've never been so attached to a character in the 5 minutes I've been playing the game. I'm pretty upset about this. Anyway, keep going. I'm sorry.
so, yeah, talk about character development real early
Oh
on.
man, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, that's a way to open a game. So, it's like after the Amazon thing ended early, like you said, that like we were talking about before, like it could have been Microsoft was like, no, take it down, please stop, or hackers, we're upvoting the PS4. It could have been one of those two things, or it could have just been they ended it early because the PS4 is just destroying. Did you know the PS4 controller's in more demand than the Xbox One? The PS4 controller, the controller for the system, has more pre-orders than the system itself, than the Xbox One.
Wow.
Have you guys ever seen this in any generation?
No.
Did the Saturn get destroyed this much? No, really, did it?
No, I don't think so.
Right?
The
People
Saturn
still-
sold pretty well.
People were excited for the
not
Saturn,
that well, but
but they were still excited, and it sold. What? This is such a lopsided
you know what
thing.
I'm actually really curious about?
What?
I want to see like, has anyone ever reported like Microsoft's like Xbox Division stock since this whole debacle?
No one has. I'm sure it's not good. I'm sure Microsoft doesn't want no one to see that.
I would like to see that.
I'm surprised NeoGAF hasn't shown it. But what do you guys? Well, me personally, you know me. I'm PS4 all the way. I wouldn't have gotten an Xbox One anyway. Dead Rising's dead to me. That would have been the only reason. But what about you guys? Because you had 360s. So, give more your opinions.
Honestly, like I said earlier, I probably would never. There was only one reason I had an Xbox. First of all, it wasn't mine. It was my brother's.
Yeah.
And what we did was we would play Halo. That was fun. But there was nothing else I really played on it besides the Fantasy Star Online demo. Because it was free to play.
Yeah.
That was the only free thing to play besides Lost
I
Planet.
have some interesting news for you.
Where were you,
Multiplayer.
Tess?
Which we dropped relatively quickly.
West End
Yeah.
District.
But no,
The lady dropped
I
dead.
loved my 360 to be truly honest, but as Fred said, it was
We had a drop.
Yeah.
only like one or two
Halo,
games.
You
Halo
told me
free
you used to.
machine.
You told me you used to laugh at the PS.
I used to bash it because it was $600.
Yeah.
Was
And
that the only reason you guys were bashing? Were there any games at the time?
I used to tell myself I'm never gonna get a PS3 because it's too high of a price.
Yeah.
The only game I really wanted for it at the time that interested me was Metal Gear Solid
Yeah.
4.
Well, that was a lot of people.
And I was just like, it's just the price is way too high. Like, there's no point. And then they got a price drop, and then another price drop.
Yeah.
I actually bought my PS3 when it was still $400 before, 2 months before it dropped to $300, and I feel so mad.
You must. This always happens to you.
It does. With cell phones and everything.
So, I mean, the verdict is now obviously PS3. It's turned around
Yeah.
for a lot of people.
So who knows? Maybe the Xbox could turn around.
I don't
Down the
know.
road.
The PS3 didn't even have this bad of a reception. Like
People still flocked to the stores and bought them, and then he sold them online for like what, $1,200.
Yeah, true. That was ridiculous.
I don't think
People selling them.
anyone's in a hurry to pre-order Xbox One and then resell it.
Right now, though, I've never seen this happen with
The
any
true
console.
believers.
As long as we've been in the whole into video gaming.
Because if you think about it, if it's in such low demand, if something happens when it turns around, and someone has a stockpile of these things, that's gonna be one rich motherfucker.
As long as I've been alive and I've been playing video games, I've never in my life seen I've never seen such a one-sided thing in my life when it comes to video games. Even with when the DS was out and the PSP was coming out, people got excited for the PSP. It didn't do well, in its first.
It didn't do well, but people were kind of.
I always wanted one, I just couldn't afford it.
Yeah,
True.
I'm just saying though, the PSP, it wasn't like, oh well, the DS has just got such a leverage over it, Sony managed to, of course, get out Monster Hunter more, but
When he still had it.
But the point still stands. You've never seen this, right? The fucking controller for the PlayStation 4 is beating out the Xbox One.
To be fair, the controller's cool. It's got that touchpad that we don't know.
I know,
does
but
anything yet.
isn't that ridiculous? Have you ever heard of a fucking controller being out a video game system that hasn't even come out yet?
The N-Gage.
Maybe, I don't know. Even the N-Gage had some exciting features to it. It was a phone and a video game system. It sounded cool at the time. I knew one person with it.
I used to think that thing was so
Hey, go up to the
cool.
guard for me. Just go walk up to him. Yeah, idiot. Don't knock into him again.
What, did he actually shoot you or
Yeah, they'll shoot you. I was surprised. I didn't think they'd actually shoot you.
Means more people are sneaking.
So, yeah, that's nuts.
something?
That's fucking nuts. I don't know if what's Microsoft gonna do to salvage it at this point?
Drop everything they were saying.
They got to come out and say something, right?
We're sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's South
If
Park.
Sorry.
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 If they keep everything it is the way now and drop the price to $100 to match the PS4, I still don't think they'll sell that well.
But GameStop pulled the SKUs.
Microsoft at this point can really go fuck themselves because with the whole retailer or used game thing, they're just taking the mom and pops and just killing them.
Places like Play and Trade.
Yeah, because if they're not listed as a, am I supposed to keep going forward?
Yeah,
No?
go forward.
If they're not listed as one of those special retailers where you can get a used game, they're screwed. They can't sell used games for that.
This is true.
But then again, they can always put more focus on Sony and Nintendo.
I do not believe used games are killing the video game industry. It's the Call of Duty train, and it's just the lack of creativity. In
It's
some
the
areas.
since we referenced South Park earlier. It's like that. It's like that one episode of South Park with the downloading music.
Oh,
You had
yeah.
to, you had to downgrade your 4-star yacht to a
South
3-star
Park,
yacht.
South Park does it right with covering and tackling subjects, you know?
Yeah.
They do it pretty well in a very comedic fashion, of course.
Ow.
Yeah.
For like what, a 40-year-old man or something like that.
Yeah.
But after this, I don't
50.
know if Microsoft can recover anymore right now, at least. Their system's dead in the water, as far as I'm concerned right now.
So much for the easy.
There is, they got to come out and say something. They probably think everything's fine. They're probably thinking to themselves, everything's fine. Nothing can go wrong. We're Microsoft. How can you possibly hate us? Easy. I don't like Doritos.
You're doing it yourself.
Doing Doritos.
Double experience weekend.
Wow.
But no, it's like, it's really easy to be like, I think it's, I think Review Tech actually said this about how like people are getting overhyped over the Sony reveal, all over the Sony stuff because of the no online DRM, the no the use
Even
games.
though this is where we're going with Xbox, with their offering, this is where we're going.
It's like you can't, like, yeah, you shouldn't be excited about these things because it should be the standard, but you can't help but get excited for these things because one company had to go ahead and be like, nope, you can't, no use games, online DRM, you freaking got to be online till every 24 hours.
Look, it's like that example that I think I told you guys about. You get a bag of fish, right? You put it into a fish tank, you leave them in the bag in their own water and let them get used to the new water, and then you put them in. Because if you just put the fish in, they're going to fucking die of shock. And that's what Microsoft's doing right here by shoving the shit down your throat. Sony's doing it, like I said, Sony's doing it right. They're easing people into this, you know. And I don't think the TV features are really going to save Microsoft in the end. I don't think it's going to be like, people are going to be like, oh my god, are you telling me I can use an Xbox One as a cable box? Wait, I have one. Why would I use it like that?
And just in case,
Unless it's cheaper than paying for cable.
Maybe. I doubt it though, because apparently it,
Well, I thought
acts
you-
as your cable box.
I thought you were supposed to route it around your. I thought your cable box plugged into it
I don't know, man.
because that's why it has the.
Move it.
What am I supposed to? Okay, that's why it has the HDMI. It has the HDMI out and HDMI in, so you can plug your cable box into it, and all you're really doing is channeling it through your Xbox. It's not replacing your box.
Why would the fuck would you want to even do
That's so when you're playing a game or something, you can go Xbox, watch TV, and you know if that doesn't catch your attention enough.
Input on your remote.
And
God.
yeah, this is like I said, this is gonna be a short video. But The Last of Us. Let's I guess talk a little about this. So, what are you guys' impressions so far?
I'm liking this. Like I said before, I've never been so attached to a character in the first 5 minutes.
Tomorrow, and I'm just gonna randomly cry out. Sarah.
Baby girl. No.
So, I mean, are you enjoying it so far?
I'm enjoying it.
Because some people have been saying it's kind of boring.
Well, I could. If you're one of those people who just like to jump in a game and start playing, I can see why.
No, I mean,
But right now,
play
I'm
a little
actually
bit farther. I see what people are talking about it being a little bit boring, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't.
These guys that seem to have all the underground connections.
Get used to ladders.
I just went from the streets into like a library school into like underground. Well, okay, bitch, lead the way, bitch.
In terms of
You
graphics,
need to pick up a backpack.
like I said before, this is possibly the best looking PS3 game to date, and I don't think Naughty Dog can go any further. I really don't.
Dog's getting on that, man.
I think this is it. This is like their stopping point. with
Get
the
Naughty
PS3.
Dog in the PlayStation studio that made Shadow of the Colossus to make a game.
Sony
Graphically,
Japan Studios.
yeah.
Maybe.
Get them both.
Yeah,
to,
get them to make Last Guardian. Finish it already.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. No one knows. The PR's like, it's happening. Don't worry. Which is
Am I
bullshit.
boosting you up here? Come
You
here,
gotta
bitch.
hit triangle.
Bitch.
Turn around.
Bitch.
Turn around. There you
Oh,
go, the
okay.
triangle. See, it's very subtle. I'm glad they do stuff like that, though. I don't want it to be too obvious.
Damn, what are you doing?
Do you like that right there? Like,
Come on.
it's taking her a little bit to actually get up over the thing.
She's a strong woman. That's why I like
I
strong,
can see where the
independent
game
women.
is kind of underwhelming, though, in a few areas. I'm a little farther in, obviously, but yeah. But I still like it. I think this is. I don't know about Game of the Year now, personally, but I definitely see it up there.
Personally, I feel games should be given a little more time before they're reviewed
I
as Game
think-
of the Year.
Also, I haven't tried the multiplayer, so I have no idea whether that's really good or not. I heard really good things.
Death matches.
It's like this. You gotta be cooperative with each other.
Oh.
Yeah, I think there might be death matches too. But you
No,
gotta be
there is like a deathmatch kind of.
yeah, you gotta be cooperative though with each other. It's a real team effort.
What am I doing?
You
now?
could die real easy in this game.
Why is she just standing there?
You gotta go forward.
Is she following me now?
I think. I don't remember.
Oh, bitch.
It's kind of sad. I just played
Right
this.
over
Thing.
there.
Look around. Look how he picks up the ladder. Because this was actually interesting to me. I don't know about you guys.
Great, bring it over.
Right? See that? No one?
What?
I'm
Are you
just-
holding it?
How he picked it up.
What
I don't
about-
see that kind of animation in games.
Oh, you're saying.
Like how, like, go up against the wall. No, you gotta go up against the wall to do it. Pick it
Oh.
up. But yeah, see how he's picking it up? That's how I would pick up a ladder. I thought that was cool. I like how he's putting it up against the wall. It's just little things.
Ladies first.
Lady, you must be thinking of someone else.
Other than that, is there anything else you guys
This
want to
way.
put in?
Yeah. At this point, does anyone still want an Xbox One?
I don't think so.
I'm good.
that's the voice Red just gave everyone. I'm good.
Pay me, and I'll try it.
Microsoft, if you don't mind just giving me the $500.
Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. I guess that's it for our thoughts on that. Last of
Hey.
Us is pretty fun so far, and like I said, I've never been attached to a character in such a short time.
You didn't even do anything, so I don't know how you know you're having fun.
I'm enjoying what I'm playing right now.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, but wee, look at him walking around. But yeah, no,
Down through here.
yeah, I'm liking it so far. So Last of Us, definitely check it out.
More to come?
More to come.
More to come.
Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. It's Matt, Jeff, and Fred.
Oh, and if you like what you're seeing here, we could do a playthrough. Just let us know.
Yeah, just let us know. Here,
If you want to.
here, press select for options.
Wink, wink,
Where we'll
Wink.
we'll whore ourselves out a bit.
wink.
So wink, 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 wink.
Fucking subscribe.
Subscribe, comment, favorite, share,
whatever.
please. Oh, we got gas masks now. Let's go.
Yeah, spores. All right.
Uh oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Press select for options. Out.